and welcome back guys to the LP of Stalingrad. So the last time you were bound by a bajillion of guns, enemy mortars as you can see here, and also the heavy rocket launchers. I do not know the name of them, but they're like Katyushkas. So we probably may have killed those rocket launchers at this positions with 3 very nice shots. Maybe not, we shall see. So at the moment we are still under the heavy bombardment of the enemy. We have our command squad here that I'm trying to utilize. Go to the right, go to the left. You know, I don't know which side I'm yet gonna choose to actually do to concentrate my fire upon. Yeah, definitely they have stuff here. They definitely have someone actually overlooking this position, and I'm have to watch out for my officer not to die like a little bitch. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna risk it, move in, maybe find out the enemy, you know, maybe alert that mortar fire from my own positions that are attacking the officer, or maybe not. I do not know. And someone is actually shooting at my APC. We may actually survive this, maybe not. Yellow, I don't know which building. Okay, maybe that building. I'm gonna bomb most of the stuff there, actually. Now remember that at the moment we do not have any warehouses, so we're all in all, we're in a very bad situation because the enemy actually has the mortars and all the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes with it. Now of course I force the enemy mortars to actually find the positions that they may actually have stuff in. I again do not know which house was actually I was being shot from. Could be that they were not in the houses, but still they did a heavy damage on the APC here. Now we're gonna wait for the bomber and clear that place immediately out. They might actually have mortars here because we did notice they had a truck here and a bunch of men here. Now they could have mortars here, so I might even drop the bomber on this position. All in all, at the moment, anything here is actually, you know, it's all screwed up. At the moment, we can't do crap. The enemy has sight towards our positions, who knows from where, and we probably can't move our vehicles through these marshes. So maybe we can, maybe we won't. We will see. Nonetheless, this is one of our objectives. We have destroyed the AA guns, and again, I do not know what to do. We're kind of screwed. Hopefully the enemy again, it's because of the stupid recon plane. And did we lose? No, we do have these 2 flag guns, but they are so useless. The light ones, they can't do shit. And these are definitely a smaller caliber mortars, definitely, because again of the holes. They're not the big ones here. Like the big ones, that is. So all in all, these are the mortars. They're not supposed to be doing anything very you know, they are not supposed to do any kind of damage, that is. I mean, what we have is very hard armor, well, so to speak, I guess, but still they ain't gonna do much of a damage. All in all, that is the point. Hopefully we actually find some kind of way to actually disable those mortars, because that is the point. I want to find the mortars and destroy those bastards, you know, kill them, you know, then kill all the mortars possible under the places where I think they might actually have mortars. Okay, the guys, and they're there mortars, maybe. Yes, there probably are those 2 mortars there. Excellent shot, probably killed a bunch of stuff here. They're the tank brigade, if you will, the tank thingy. Okay, the 2 awesome evil things have been destroyed here. They only had 2 that I have noticed, so they do have mortars, 2 mortars at least in this position that I have noticed. They have a bunch of stuff also here. Okay, that house is full of enemies. That house is full of enemies. Strangely, we did pass this part also with our bombers, and we did not notice any of these houses full of enemies. You know, who knows where actually those forces are, those forces of evil. We're gonna be moving our command squad to the side, running order. All in all, this is mostly a skirmish between my bombs and their buildings, because we have no recon planes whatsoever. and that also adds to the problem that we can't really do anything against the enemy because we do not know their positions. Their positions are evil. Okay, their positions are evil, and we can't do anything against them. They have a recon plane that I can't do anything against. There's so many things actually that I can't do anything against because again the enemy will bomb the crap out of this position as soon as they see anyone, and as you have seen they have a huge amount of force, well, huge amount of mortars, and if we did actually any kind of damage towards the enemy, maybe we did on this position. Maybe we did kill. Now mind you, these grenades, well, these bombs there are actually very, very strong. They're very heavy, and compared to the Henschel ones that we had dropped in previous missions, these ones are actually gonna do a heavy damage upon anything, even vehicles. So all in all, great stuff. Now I have to worry if the enemy might actually have something on this ridgeline, and of course this ridgeline. We did see that they have something here. We see here, yes, here. They have a camouflage net, and we did see something beneath the damnable thing. So they might actually have a tank there stationed. Now we have to get rid of anything the enemy actually has. We have to get rid of this part, the HQ. We have to capture this thing, and again the enemy aviation sighted. What the hell it is? It's probably a recon plane gone wrong again. It seems, yes, they definitely have problem with using the recon from time to time, at least. As you can see, now he's gonna turn around to this position again. All in all, kind of useless thing. The way they're using it, it's wasteful, but it's okay for us, as I said before, because that's gonna help us in the long run. Okay, all in all, the good stuff is there, and we're gonna be moving our stuff a little bit closer here. We have our command squad. Now again, the problem is not that they have the heavy 80mm or 82mm mortars. They actually have 82mm mortars. The smaller ones are 82mm mortars. For them, 81 for us. Because at the end of the day, they ain't supposed to do crap against our tanks, because even our mortars couldn't destroy the enemy's T-34, for instance. Now mind you, none of my tanks are really in the line of T-34. You know, I have 2 or 3 Panzer IV F1 version, and that's about it. Okay, all in all, at the moment we're not wasting that much ammo to be really careful about what we're doing, but the enemy definitely has an advantage in terms that they can actually move the fucking plane of evil, because again they will probably see our stuff, and all of a sudden, I don't know how the hell did they succeed in that, but that's okay. It will seem they can move their scout plane wherever they want it. That's their thing. I'm gonna move my command squad again a little bit up close. The command squad again, we lost lots of stuff in that command squad, mind you. And again, the marshes, heavy amount of stuff in them. We can't really see crap, and this is why it's better to also have the command squad. Whoa! There is an AT gun there. Okay, the AT gun. We actually found the enemy location, and it's kinda awesome. We're gonna try and kill these bastards if possible. Okay, we're definitely getting killed here. Airstrike available. Okay, that AT gun has been disabled. Now they have guys here also, so all in all, they also have a high chance of killing my men here. I'm gonna use my bombers again onto the enemy fields of glory, because I'm thinking, like, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be smarter, and actually I'm gonna bomb this part just for fun, just for funsies, you know, just a little bit of fun here for us. 4 bombs, 2 buildings. If we are able to actually massively destroy, we do absolutely nothing, it would seem, because we missed the freaking building. If we actually stop moving, that will help us a lot. Get these guys out of there. Okay, a little bit damaged there on Panzer IIIJ from somewhere. I don't know who, but they're definitely, I think it's the PTRD actually. Finally, they have maybe PTRDs. doing some kind of damage towards us. Because I'm not noticing any enemy AT guns at the moment. There are a lot of buildings actually full of soldiers, but it seems that our so-called awesome stuff missed totally the main target. So that's a Panzer 3J. We have Panzer 3E covering the main approach here. This Panzer 3F1 version might actually do a nice damage against the enemy. Definitely probably have the PTRDs. And PTRDs are excellent against the lighter tanks. They should be able to do a massive amount of damage as it is. So we're gonna be moving our command squad here. A little bit support, enemy evasion inside per usual. We'll get all that good stuff. But because they can actually see us and the mortars are not yet dropping, that's a good thing. Again, they're sending the recon. They only seem to have recon planes to do anything against us, but of course the recons can do crap. That all in all, we are a-okay, and it seems that we have destroyed the main mortar positions, or they have no ammo. So all in all, as you can see, their squad definitely has a officer inside of it. So it might be that the Germans only don't have on every squad. They have specialized squads, while the Russians do not have specialized squads. And as you can see here, only 2 guys left alive. Kinda bad, if you ask me. We lost 2 squads in total. Very, very bad. Yeah, very, very bad actually, because this is ridiculous. We need to get closer. Well, actually, I'm not gonna go. No, I'm gonna go get closer with Panzer 4. Because we're awesome like that. I'm gonna get Panzer 3 also a little bit closer. Hopefully my flanks are secured. Now you can see we waste a lot of ammo on just infantry that is actually on the ground and hiding as best as they can, getting cover, all the good stuff, the bad stuff, and the ugly stuff. But the thing is, you know, that alone takes a huge amount of ammo for us. We don't need to get that close towards the enemy positions, but its best thing is to, because of the MG34s, you know, and if you have maybe 2 coaxial guns on in your tank, that would be even awesomer. All in all, I think we've done excellent. We've taken actually the railway station here. I think this was awesome actually. We almost lost the Panzer 3J here, but thankfully, because we're not wasting that much of anything, we can actually repair that Panzer 3J. We also have more tanks. Awesome stuff right there, because at the end of the day, as long as we have enough tanks to do anything we want, we will be doing anything we want. Sadly, again, I lost these squads. As you can see, if you actually do not spread your troops, you ain't gonna do it. You actually lose more troops than needed. But, you know, but of course, attacking this kind of buildings with your tanks is the best way to actually neutralize the main threat, and because your own units will probably get more damage than anything. So all in all, the best thing is, as you can see, I'm using Panzer 3 to do the massive, so-called massive amount of damage towards the enemy. Maybe, maybe not, but we shall see how it goes. At the moment, he's doing something, at least trying to kill stuff. I'm gonna get a little bit closer here. Again, hopefully there are no AT guns or anything like that. You can see we should be able to actually shoot at that building more, but it's okay. As you know, that they tend to not shoot at the enemy buildings for unknown reasons. As you can see, immediately the gun turret moves, looks at the enemy, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you today, and you're probably gonna die today. So I'm gonna move my Panzer 3. I love this Panzer 3. I'm starting to love him, because even with his 8 damage and 8 penetration, he will do a lot of damage, and he will at least support the infantry, which is of course one of the more important aspects here, supporting the infantry. Hopefully we don't get overly too close here. We're gonna actually get into this building and actually get inside with our MG34s, 42s, or whatever, our 1717 dudes. Get inside there, control this area, get some sight towards the enemy stuff, maybe, and, you know, do the best thing. Just support our tanks, and plus see if our flanks are overly too exposed. And they probably also have these guys here that's trying to actually shoot at us. Let's see what's happening. As you can see, usually the music, when it opens up like this, that means that the enemy is just charging at us. We're having heavy fighting between our forces. All in all, for now, we're okay. We're gonna be moving this Panzer III LL. I like the L version. It has the 50mm. It's a good and bad and the ugly of it all. Funny thing, these guys are like actually missing the main stuff there. Enemy evasion in sight. Again, we can't see the enemy, but we're definitely getting shot from the upper part here. I'm gonna start sending bombers here on these positions. You know why? Even we have 4 bombs to actually drop this time around compared to the 3 bombs that we actually drop in with the Henschel ones. You know, we may actually do some damage, maybe not. Maybe not, who knows, we shall see. I don't know the exact strength of those freaking bombers, but all in all, as you can see, the mortars have been destroyed. And definitely they're not dropping bombs at us anymore. So all in all, we actually did a massive amount of damage towards the enemy. I'm gonna try and support my troops with something, if anything, at least with Panzer IIIL or J or whatever, to see the enemy positions here. You know, just to kill these guys here. They are gonna kill my squad inside this warehouse. That's gonna be kind of bad, you know. All in all, 2 buildings destroyed. We're gonna get a little bit closer with our tanks now. We're a little bit free to do our stuff. Okay, there's definitely an AT gun actually there. AT gun. There you go. Okay, we're still there. They're not shooting at us at the moment. We might do, and there it goes. They're dead. Excellent. Reinforcement arrived. Reinforcement arrived. Direct on this road. Excellent job. Save your end of the video. Fuck yeah, we're doing excellent, and I will again say this is an excellent game. Save. We got a lot of stuff. We got a Panzer IV F2 version. Unbelievable. As you see here, 75 again. The side armor shit, up armor shit, 75 damage, 75mm AT penetration. All in all, it's Panzer IV-G, if you will. F2 version. We're actually doing excellent. I didn't expect this amount of success. All in all, good stuff, the bad stuff, and the ugly stuff. And hopefully the enemy isn't getting any reinforcements as of yet. So all in all, we got a truck full of men, 2 squads, that's 4 squads, more repair stuff. We have another officer and Kubelwagen, and of course we get our Panzer IV F2, our first Panzer IV F2 version, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. So all in all best.